Ramanujan for G is now available on the Google Play Store. Try it out for free.
Hello everyone. So today we are starting the new unit for the class 12th. Okay. So let me start the unit. Okay. So we are starting the matrices. Okay. So first, what is matrix? A rectangular arrangement of numbers in rows and column is called matrix. So this arrangement is enclosed by small or big bracket. Either you will use this, you can use big bracket. So a matrix is represented by capital letters ABC, okay, and its elements are by small letters ABC, XY, or whatever. So let right A is equals to ABC, DEF. So this is one matrix, right? Or E is AGH. This is one matrix. You can write F149. This is one matrix. Okay. So this is basics. Okay, now let's move to the order of matrix. Order of matrix. So a matrix which has m rows and columns is called matrix of order m into n. So a matrix A of order m into n is usually written in the form of manner, that is A11, A12, A13 goes up to the A1n. Similarly, A21 goes. So last is A M1, A M2, A M3 and goes up to A Mn. So or we can write this as A is equals to A Ij, which is M into N. So where I is equals to 1, 2 goes up to M, and J is equals to 1, 2 goes up to N. Okay. So here Ij is the Ij denotes the element of the ith row and the jth column. Okay. So we can write order of matrix 1, -2, 3, 5, 4, -7. That is 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2. That is order is 3 into 2. Correct? Now we'll see all the types of the matrices. That is important. So let me put the heading types of matrices. And first you need to copy this. Order part you can copy. Okay, types of matrices. So first, row matrix. So in a matrix, there is only one row, then it's called row matrix. Okay, so that means A is Aij is m into 1, that is m is equals to 1. So example A, B, C. So that is of 1 into 3 order. Matrix of 1 into 3 order. Correct? Second, column matrix. Same. In a matrix, there is only one column, that is column matrix. Okay, so we can say if in a matrix there is only one column, then it's a column matrix. So the written formula is A I J m into n, that is column matrix. So n is equals to 1. So example A B C. So that is of order 3 into 1. Okay, that is of order 3 into 1. Next thing is square matrix. Square matrix. So if number of rows and number of columns in a matrix are equal, if number of rows and number of columns are equal, then it is called a square matrix. So that is A is equals to Aij m into n. So here m is equals to n. Suppose if we take one example, A11, A21, A31, A12, A22, A32, A1, A13, A23, and A33. So that is of order 3 into 3. Okay, we can copy. And there are few points to be remember. First you can copy. Now let me write. Yeah. First point, if m is not equals to n, then this is called rectangular matrix. Rectangular matrix. Second, the elements of a square matrix A for which I is equals to j, that is A11, A22, A33 are called the diagonal elements. Okay. A11, A22, A33 are diagonal elements. And the line joining these elements is called the principal diagonal or the leading diagonal of the matrix, meaning this line. Okay. The third is trace of a matrix. Third is trace of matrix. And this, the sum of diagonal elements of a square matrix, sum of diagonal elements of square matrix A is called trace of matrix. That is TR trace A is equals to summation I is equals to 1 to N A that is A11 plus A22 goes up to ANN. Okay. So you can make a note of these 3 points. Okay. Next is singleton matrix. So if in a matrix there is only one element, then it is called singleton matrix. Okay, meaning A is equals to Aij m into 1, m into n. So if m is equals to n is equals to 1, then it's a singleton matrix. Example B 6, or you can write minus A. So these are singleton matrix. Similarly, next is null or zero matrix. So if in a matrix all the elements are zero, then it's called zero matrix, and it's generally denoted by the zero. Okay, so we can write A is Aij, which is m into n, is a zero matrix if Aij is equals to 0 for all I and j. So example 0 0 0 0 0 0. So it's a zero matrix of order 3 into 2. Okay. So next thing, which is diagonal matrix. If all elements except the principal diagonal in square matrix are zero, it's called diagonal matrix, meaning A is equals to A I J is a diagonal matrix if A I J is equals to zero when I is not equals to J. Example A B C. It's zero, it's zero, 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 and zero. Right? So it's a diagonal matrix of order 3 into 3, which can be denoted by a diag. It can be denoted by a diag A, B, C also. Okay. So there's no elements of the principal diagonal in diagonal matrix is zero, and number of zero in diagonal matrix is given by n square minus, and right, number of zero is n square minus n, where n is order of matrix. N is order of the matrix, right? Now the next is scalar matrix. So if all the elements of the diagonal matrix are equal, it's called the scalar matrix. That means A is equals to Aij. So that is Aij is equals from 0 to k. I is not equals to j and I is equals to j, where k is a constant. So we can write x, which is from minus 3, 0, 0. Here it's 0, minus 3, 0, 0, 0, minus 3. So that is scalar matrix. And similarly, if all these three elements, diagonal elements, become 1, 1, 1, then it's a unit matrix. Okay. Suppose 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So this is unit matrix. Okay. Next is triangular matrix. So there are two types. First is upper triangular matrix, upper TM. So that is, suppose example 5, 9, 1, 0, 6, 4, 0, 0, 8. So this is your upper triangular because it's on upper triangle as elements. Okay. So that means Aij is equals to 0 and I is greater than j. I is greater than z. Okay. Second is lower triangular matrix. So example 900, 830, 631. So here Aij is equals to 0 and I is less than j. Okay. Last type, which is singular matrix. So matrix A is said to be singular if its determinant, like determinant mod, you can write determinant of mod A is equals to 0. Determinant of the mod A is equals to 0. Otherwise non-singular non-singular matrix. Okay, so that is if that A is equals to 0, that is singular, and that of A is not equals to 0, that is non-singular. That is not singular. Okay, so both are the types of this singular and the non-singular. Okay, so if data is equals to 0, it's a singular. Data is not equals to 0, that is not singular. Okay, so with this we are going to wind up the lecture here. Okay, so we'll take next this additions and the subtractions of the matrices in the next class. Okay, so you should familiar with all these types first. Okay, then it will be very easy for you to learn next concept. Okay, so thank you guys, we'll see you in the next lecture.